Is it working?
Yeah, go ahead and mute your mic.
All right,
They're gonna restart it, and they can still hear us.
go ahead.
On my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should've died, angels kept me on my feet. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. I never go another winter without heat. Gotta face it, just can't turn the other cheek. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. They know me very well, I ain't live no fairy tale. All the work that I put in, they know I ain't gonna tell. I keep it 100, cause all I know is real. I come from a line of hustlers, they only know the deal. They taught me how to move them quick and to play it slick. And to make sure that I watch out who I'm fucking with. Cause motherfuckers got the game fucked up. They telling no motherfuckers to get a time cut. They slaves, they biggest fear is a lawnmower. I dare a motherfucker say my name, watch how I John do them. I blindfold them, duct tape to hold them. They bodies eroding, exposed in acid soaking. I'm popping pills and smoking, overdosing on hydrocodone. My story keeps unfolding, a prophecy growing. I'm on vacation, but I'm buried these snitches who scared of a conviction. Leaving the scene, but I'm leaving no witnesses. I just look at it like I'm saving somebody a sentence. My name won't be mentioned, so motherfucker, let's get it. As I time the mission, tick tock of my decision will leave your fucking sign stripping. Problem on my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should've died, angels kept me on my feet. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. I never go another winter without heat. Gotta face it, just can't turn the other cheek. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. My circle well rounded, but still some are square root. Aided by the streets, only objective is to chase loot. Off my own too, that's how I pivot. Street life full time, no intermittent. I ain't scared of a sentence, accusation like clue. That sycamore blue is terror, hoping who's your roots. If other troops, I lead my army through the field. Right. Ain't gonna send the pawns march through the blood spill. I sold you like a pill, I alter your mind state. What y'all lack is heart, fall apart to the high stakes. Do this my way, my reputation savage. When I was down, bitch, I divided up the fractions and multiplied the addicts just to get the bag up. Seem like I'm always down, this shit don't add up. You big mad, huh? How I feel that I stay loyal. Acting like my brother when you mean more to me in the soil. I'd rather smoke a foil than shake your fucking hand. Regards you little bro, so I'ma turn my back like a man. You ain't trying to see these hands just cause you can't control your bitch. Ho, I take it to the grave, I ain't never snitch.
All the bugs that we got working out. What is up? Yeah.
Oh my God. Welcome everybody. Oh my God. It has been a crazy day.
We've made it this far.
Welcome to the first Monday Love rolling out of Boss Dog Studios. Oh my God, it's awesome. This is the first of many. Literally threw it together.
Absolutely.
Actually, it's tons of parts and stuff, but
Yeah.
man, oh my God, what a week!
It's been a week.
It's been a week,
It's been a day.
man.
Oh.
We are booked. I can't even, man, we are out 3 or 4 months now.
Yes.
Oh my God. We are
Yes.
back on the roll. I love it. I love it. Love it. Oh man. So I am super excited about our interview.
I am
This
too.
dude's really good dude.
Yes.
He has his own tattoo and piercing. Man, kills it.
Artist.
Kills it.
Artist through and through.
He's worked with so many different talents.
Yes.
I am really excited about this interview, guys.
Yes.
Are we going Xilla Gorilla? Or are we going Weston?
I mean, either way, it don't really. It's all.
I didn't usually ask that before the show.
Xilla.
What is
I
going
tried,
on,
I
brother?
tried to keep the names apart, but there ain't no way around it really. Because I mean, if you go to one page, you see this. You go to the other page, you see that. So I mean, it's whatever. I'm Xilla Gorilla, independent artist, professional body piercer by trade, Electric Panda Tattoo Company in Columbus, Georgia. That was a mouthful.
Ooh,
I
I
love
love it though. Right on, man.
Shout
Yeah.
out. Shout outs, plugs.
For sure. For sure.
Yes. I keep forgetting.
I know it's hard.
I know, yes. Do you want to do any shout outs?
Plugs for anybody.
Anybody?
Shit, everybody I work with, I put on. I fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
The song that we're gonna play here in a little bit actually represents that.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been out for a minute, but this is a killer.
But it's
I have lots of people I work with, predominantly like TJ Freak, Shamu the Panda, Crusant, Sun Sacred, Stormy Lee, Samrock.
Stormy Lee, we haven't had her on in a long time. How's she doing? She doing good?
Contact her. She's good people, man. She'll fuck with you.
Oh, yeah.
You might have to ask a couple times in her inbox because she's kind of getting out there and her inbox be full of shit. It took me the whole damn week. I waited on her to respond to me, and it was like, damn. I was trying to put it. I had somebody asking us about a show and what our prices was and everything, and I was trying to put it all together. I was like, man, she's sleeping on the bag, man. To tell them, hey, check your inbox.
Get
That
her.
is what it is.
What's the best way to get in touch with you?
Anyway, Facebook, Instagram, XillaGorilla@gmail.com. I'm gonna keep it. So I mean, it's that simple. Yeah, one word.
So I noticed that you're a nomad. You lived in your like hometown is Georgia, but Florida, Tennessee, California, like
Oh yeah, I'd have been all over the place.
Hell yeah.
I'd have been all over the place. I've definitely lived with and walked with all types of walks of life, from childhood until what I am now. Well, the last 12 years, I've been 9 years. Let's say 9 years. I've been in between border towns of Phoenix City, Alabama, and Columbus, Georgia. So I guess it's safe to say that I'm actually a local here in Columbus, Georgia. So that's where I'm at with my life right now. But I'm originally from Warm Springs, Georgia, which is a small ass little town of like 500 some people. We don't talk about that, but it's kind of famous because FDR and all that and that. But that's about all that's there. And some woods. So that's definitely where the countryside of me comes from.
So
I ain't gonna say heat, but I mean I can't say trash either because because that's just, you can't do that these days. But
you know what? When people I actually say Southern hip hop, I say country rap, Southern hip hop, Southern rap, and white trash.
I just said it. You gonna get banned.
I didn't say it.
Why do you think
They be on Facebook for like 28
white
days for
trash
that.
all around, baby? Give a fuck, okay?
Well, look, I said, well, what do you? No, I ain't gonna tell that joke. Never mind.
You should say it, dog. Don't stop now.
No,
Go,
I'm gonna
go
stop
roll
right
it, roll
there.
it.
'Cause I'm gonna stop right there because honestly I can't remember the whole joke. I'm gonna make myself a little stupid if I keep telling
Oh
it.
shit. Okay,
But
okay.
it had something to do with white trash and Kid Rock fans and them all gathering in one spot. But I don't remember the outcome of the joke. But I got banned for like a whole month for that shit though.
Oh no.
Yeah. They said it was hate speech. I was like, no, it's not. Like if you came from where I come from, like it's like normal talk. Like what do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So what came first, piercing or rapping?
Piercing. Actually, tattooing came first, but then I got put in the position when I moved to Columbus, Georgia. They had to have a piercer at the shop that I was at, which was Historical Falcons Tattoo Company. It's been around for ages. And he didn't have a piercer there, and he was going blind, and he had a stroke, and he was having problems. So I was trying to keep the business going. And as soon as he finally lapsed and closed shop, then I ended up in Phoenix City for 4 years doing piercings there, and I never went back to tattooing at all. So now I'm on my like I'd say right at my 12th year journey on being a professional body
Okay.
piercer,
And
modificationist, whatever you
I
want to
seen
call
your work, man. You got some nice shit. You done
it.
good.
Yeah, I
You got some
poke
good
holes in
stuff going.
people. I try to make them look pretty. I try to give them what they want, but they can't always have what they want because sometimes what they want hurt them. But
Oh,
I always make sure that their well-being is way more important than actually
What,
any type of money you can hand me. And I
what's up?
feel that same way with the music with the fans too. Like if
Yeah.
you put on for me, dude, you have my utmost like 100% like loyalty of that factor. Because like you put on for me, you know what I'm saying? You made this happen. I did everything I could, but you went the extra step to hit the share button. You went the extra step to like it, promote it, say something, go check out the rest of the catalog, share that. I mean, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I understand that I'm really like I'm genreless, man, because like when it comes to music, like you know, it depends on how I feel, man. I'm bipolar, bro. Like
You know what?
I
You were
mean, one
right.
time it might have some country rap type shit, and it might be some sad shit, and the next type I might be screaming metal, doing punk rock. I mean, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
So I like that.
I'm finding that more artists are being like that these days. They're not staying boxed in. They're
Yeah,
Just
there ain't no sense in it because I
make some
mean,
good shit.
look, man, I'm an independent artist, man. Chances are, I mean, I'm not saying I'm not gonna make it, but chances are I'm probably not gonna make it up into the top. So I'm gonna do what makes me happy and what everybody likes, because that way you can go through my catalog. See, my music is forever. So even when I'm gone and past, I mean, there's still gonna be a record of me officially out there, like forever, like sealed in concrete, unless Terminator 3 fucking happens. But you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Don't be joking with that shit, because
But even then, the damn bot's gonna be running around bumping fucking Evil Eyes and all that shit. So whatever, you know what I'm saying?
crazy enough, man. I'm they keep making shit smarter and smarter,
Yeah.
and next thing they're gonna be like, why are we even listening to you?
Uh-huh.
We
Right.
do everything, and you're a nuisance.
Yep.
Yeah,
Go.
that AI don't play now. Tell you that.
So where did the love to push into professional hip hop?
Me and a colleague of mine, Croissant, his rapper name's Croissant. His real name's Brandon Pippin. We worked together at a tattoo studio, and
Okay.
he decided for some fucking reason. I mean, like he was messing with like DJing and dubstep and electronic music and stuff like that. And he's like, bro, I think I want to be a rapper. And I was like, what kind of rapper, bro? I kind of blew it off. Like, no, you really like, because if you know him, I ain't gonna talk no trash about him, but if you knew him, like at that point in time in his life, straight IT guy, bro. Like, oh
Hey,
yeah. So
hey,
I'm
we
sitting
need
here
the geeks in
expecting
the
like
world
he's
to
gonna
run this
drop
shit.
like some little Windex type rapping, you know what I'm saying? Like some real corny shit. But he actually ended up being a scream rapper. And
Okay.
he's like, really fucking good at it, and everybody knows him. He's gonna work with so many fucking people. The fucker beat me to the blue check, but it all started with "I Bet I Can." Because once I seen him do it, I was like, "Nah, fuck that, watch this shit." and that's what Xilla Gorilla was born, bro.
Hell yeah.
It
So
wasn't always the best at first, but like here lately, like the catalog is super fucking clean, super fucking strong. Like everything's mixed and mastered to the top of the brim. So like I'm very proud of what I've put out so far. There's some songs that I don't even like that I have put out, but other people like them. So out of respect to that, I keep them up. Plus, you got to know where you came from. I mean, that's just how it is.
Exactly. So
for sure.
the one video that we quickly pulled up, it actually represents everyone, and we've played it before. It's it's Hoopy Drip.
Hoopy Drip. Yep, we shot that right here in Columbus, Georgia. I called out all my people, and they people came, and we bought fucking breakaway glass, and we had us a shindig right there, busted down in the parking lot. We had police up there like trying to hassle us until I figured out what we was doing, and then they ended up posting up and like actually taking care of us, keeping us safe. Because we had like almost 70 people out there in that fucking shooting. Everybody that I'm tied to, that I have love for, that I would call my friends, definitely showed up for that. So anybody you see in there, from videographers to producers to engineers to fellow peers to musicians, like, I mean, it's all in there. My first show actually started in Columbus, Georgia, at this place called Legends, and I was brought on the show with Big Poe and Cujo Goody from the Goody.
Oh,
we got him later this
year. Yeah,
we've had him so like, it was like really interesting to come from there, and I was so scared, I was so nervous, bro. So if there's any artists out here that's got stage fright or whatever, and you step out there on that stage and your knees start shaking, your hands start shaking, you look like you're trying to hula hoop. I understand. It don't matter who you are, what walk of life you're from, how hard you are, none of that shit, man. When you go on that stage for the first time, your adrenaline kicks in, and you just better hope to breathe. Remember to breathe. Circular breathing is a must. Boy, man. And I'm gonna tell you what, if I didn't learn circular breathing that first night, I about died. I think I blacked out a little bit.
Just don't lock your knees.
Word in my rap, you know what I'm saying? And my rap was like kind of strong. It was like kind of fast. And I just didn't want to fuck up because I didn't want to let nobody down. So I did the most, and fucking like I was at that blackout stage. Like your boy needs some O2 in a smoky ass bar. You feel me? Like, it was bad, but I've learned to circular breathe since then. So that's definitely a tool of being a vocalist. You have to learn that shit.
Man, I'll tell you, first time I went up, as far like I did singing and stuff through school and whatever, but like actually up on my first rock band in front of a crowd with some, this music was not good. It was so humbling, so quick. It was like, I
man,
was okay.
When you sit there and tell a motherfucker, hey, I got this out the mud, you need to have a proof of it. And that's your proof right there. It was in the pudding right there, like you just said it. I'm pretty sure you can dig that old ass shit up about, look at this shit.
I don't know. That shit hit the floor just as fast as it came out. I'm up, boom. What was that?
It is what it is. I get it. Because there's some projects that I'll never let y'all motherfuckers hear at all.
Oh yeah, it was some bad stuff. We like merged with another band and they had songs, and we only had like one or two tracks, and man, theirs was bad, but I was trying to stay like, all right, I'll do it, and man, it was so humbling because like I thought it sounded like shit, but I thought maybe I was being a dick. But when you sing it and you see the other people in the crowd, like, ooh, yeah, it was shit.
Hey, it definitely takes some fine tuning when you have certain types of songs to do when you're live,
right?
Because like with rapping, I mean, I've learned that you can skip words and take breaths and stuff like that, but when it comes to straight playing instruments and singing, bro, there ain't no skipping shit.
No.
No.
So
And to be
like
tight,
that's
you
a
gotta be
whole
on it.
different venture. Yeah, that's a whole different thing. Like, and I see rappers out here, them motherfuckers be rapping on straight instrumental beats, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool, man. Y'all can do that, but I ain't doing that.
See,
Straight up.
right. Do you hear the beat and then write lyrics, or do you have lyrics and then you find the beat?
I've done it every way possible. I've wrote the lyrics and then meshed them together and made them work on a beat. I've actually sat there and listened to a beat and punched in, which is I'm infamous for. I'm the punch in master. That's normally like literally 80% of my shit that's been punched in. You will never tell it. You won't never be able to tell it, but it's definitely been punched in. I'll just sit there and I'll zigzag on the Pro Tools until
Yeah.
I get it fucking right. You know what I'm saying? And I will not fucking go to the next bar or 2 bars or 3 bars or whatever I'm doing until that shit is fucking right.
Oh yeah.
Because in the beginning, I had this bad habit of fucking rapping, doing a stack, and throwing an extra word in there or a different word. And my engineer was like, bro, like you're saying different things. Like, what do you want me to do? And I'm like, so I've had to really like learn how to record myself,
Yeah.
which is a whole process in itself. And if you get overwhelmed by computers, which I do, because I come from a small rural area, and like I understand my phone, but I don't understand an iPhone.
Yes.
So there's that.
Relate.
I made it in this world as far as I have without having to excessively use technology. I know that sounds like some real hick ass shit, but like I use technology, but probably not like the next person. Like this is probably Zoom call 2 I've ever had in my life. So
Wow.
there's that.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations. Yay.
That's why I was over there fumbling, like I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Hey, we made it though. You should see me over here, dude.
Yes.
It happened.
Just got a cord. I need this got a cord.
It was.
How much time do we have? 7:40. Fuck. Okay.
And I might add, nice proper beard. I love the beard.
Oh yeah, I got to get it trimmed up, but I've been letting that thing grow for some years. I was trying to get like Buzz, man, but I can't get out there like him, man. I don't know what he does. He done put some goddamn Miracle Grow on his shit or some shit. I done made it this far, and that's it. That motherfucker got a lines, man. One time we was doing a show, that motherfucker was in the fan. That motherfucker was majestic as fuck. I was like, bro. I looked at his old lady Maria. I said, Maria, this motherfucker is majestic as a motherfucker right now. I was over there recording him and shit. I said, look at this beard flow. That motherfucker look like Mufasa. Mufasa.
Hey, so
That was the show that I did with him at Hard Target and all of them. They were really cool people too.
Hard Target people.
And that was my first big show, like out of town. It was, let's see, Big Buzz, Hard Target, Breadwin was there, of course. Who else was there? There was a couple other people there. That's the first time I met Sierra Adams. She's pretty cool.
Okay.
She's a country rapper.
Show.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, I done traveled around. I done met some famous people, like some people that I fucking done, like through my music, like I grew up listening to, I guess I would say.
Yeah.
Like $2 Fabo and fucking D4L, all that shit. And then fucking actually I got given the rights to a Bohagen song. Like, he was a damn what is a hometown hero, I guess you would say, from where I come from as a child.
Yeah.
He had made it with Lil Jon and them out there in the big leagues. So, you know, he was the only one around that really had made it and shit. And I had to way later on, after I'm adult, I finally had my sit down with him, and I got a feature from him or whatever. And he kind of put me on some knowledge and stuff. He knows all my cousins because we all grew up in the rural area. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he knew all my family. It was really kind of mind blowing. I sat in the studio with OJ the Juice Man all night long and rolled his blunts for him one time. He really taught me some shit too.
Hey,
we need another broomstick right now.
The white boy, he had been around the block a couple of times, and a lot of situations I probably shouldn't have been in. I almost died in Atlanta a couple of times, But we don't talk about that. I did bring it up in one of my songs, but
Got it.
that was just a bad time, you know what I'm saying? And I've prevailed. I'm a family man now. I ain't gonna lie to you. So any music that you hear, it predominantly comes from my past and what I've been through and what I've done, not necessarily what I'm doing now. Maybe a little bit of some of what I will do, because don't fuck with me, but like, you know, I try not to lead on shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be walking around like, oh, I'm the biggest motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people fall flat on their face over that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, just
I'm
lay back.
very humble. I'm just a different breed, man. I'm just a different breed.
Yeah.
Hey, how about we let's play is it cool to play Hoopty Drip?
Whatever you want to do, baby. I told you
So,
anything.
like, when this song dropped, we just had Shamu on the show,
Yeah.
and
Sounds real cool.
that cat for a while either.
Yeah. No, it has been a while.
I got a big heart for the Wonder Twins, man. That's what we call them down here, the Wonder Twins. You know, him and TJ Freaks twins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have popped that off, but yeah, I forgot about that. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Good family.
So let's get here. And so for everybody out there, who's all on this song? I'll let you lead it in.
Me, TJ, and Sham.
Okay.
Sham made the beat and mixed everything.
Here we go. Hoopty Drip.
Yeah, it's definitely a movement.
We got a gorilla from hell, Xilla gorilla from hell. Yeah. We got a gorilla from hell, Xilla gorilla from hell. It's all about the hoopty in my drip. Lick a bottle on me, take a sip. Chunk of seal, walking with a lean. Security tripping, fuck you, bitch, I'm getting in. Bitch, I'ma get in the club with no charge. Hit the bar and then go hard. 3 bottles in the 6-pack. Is that all you drink? Bitch, so far, got a couple $100 tab pussy. Liquor feeling like an ambush. Fuck on your bitch, we been playing fussy dick. Poke a hole in your air cushion. No broke ass. I ain't hating on the low class. I just wanna see a motherfucker that ain't making it, and even if it's in a hoe's ass. Pimp stroke dad, then keep stroking. Hide and seek, pimp emoji. Heap dick, she deep throw. Make a bitch need Ricola. Ricola. It's all about the hoopty in my drip. Lick a bottle on me, take a sip. Chunk of seal, walking with a lean. Security tripping, fuck you, bitch, I'm getting in. Xilla gorilla from hell been thuggin'. Step in the club, we all me muggin'. Bottle of liquor that we been chuggin'. Fat fucker today be lovin'. Bust it down, she bust it open. Grabbing the pussy, it gush when I hold it. Rub it real fast, I rub it slow motion. Bring out the bag, the reefer I'm rollin'. Hit on a swivel, I'm always patrolling. Play with the nose, she know that I'm holding. Ready to fuck, Xilla been chosen. Licking the pussy, she holding it open. Kitty so tight, consider it golden. Beating it up, she's having convulsions. Pulling it out, she splash like the ocean. Xilla gorilla, bitch. It's all about the hoopty in my drip. Lick a bottle on me, take a sip. Chunk of seal, walking with a lean. Security tripping, fuck you, bitch, I'm getting in. Hey, like a kitchen knife, you like a thumbtack. Put the tongue on your wifey, she gon' come back. And if a hubby walking on the scene, he gonna spaz. I even use a bath shower for the cum rag. Do say, turn that say in the door, say delicious. I'm about to swim with the fishes. I'm about to give you the business cream all inside my goatee, bitch. I might need a tissue. Matter of fact, come and lick that off. Take on my pickle, cause the liquor make my dick get soft. And that'll get me off. Have I been hitting with a condom? Goddamn, girl, I can't believe I hit that raw. And if I hit that wrong, then let me hit that bottle. Goddamn, girl, I know that I can hit that right. 6-pack of yin ling and yin yang. We back on, goddamn, she ride out like a dirt bike. It's all about the hoopty in my drip. Lick a bottle on me, take a sip. Chunk of seal, walking with a lean. Security tripping, fuck you, bitch, I'm getting in.
I think we've had everybody.
Everybody in that video.
Hey man, that shit was good time right there, man. For real.
But did he really break the bottle on his head?
Yeah. That was real. That was all real. Like right there, like that was be real. That wasn't supposed to happen. That really happened.
What the?
Yeah.
TJ, you know, him and Sam grew up with that backyard wrestling type shit. They are wrestling fanatics. dude.
Yes,
So,
they
you know,
are.
don't ever put nothing past them boys, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
That is
That's
crazy.
goddamn beat up one night. Goddamn, we was in the middle of a club and we was doing some crunk ass music and shit. And they started slinging fucking water, bro. And we wasn't in the type of club you sling water in. You know what I'm saying? It was just water. No, it wasn't. It was beer. Oh my God, it was a beer. He fucking champagne that shit. He shook it up and champagned everybody, man. And man, we almost got kicked out of that fucking club. Some folks loved it, but you know, most folks, you know, they dress nice and go to the club. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was interesting.
Salty
I
Karens.
left and finished my set because Buddy tried to jump on TJ, and I was like, "No, we finna go, man." I was on the microphone. I was like, "Hey, go ahead and do it, then. Go ahead and do it. I dare you." Like I'm right here, like I was fixing to like fucking suplex off the fucking stage onto that motherfucker. Like I was dead ass. And we just ended up leaving. I was like, "This ain't worth it, man. Come on, man. Let's just go, man." It's definitely hard in my city to try to fit in, bro. Like,
and
we entertainers, you know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We throw water, we spew beer. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
it happens. It does. Like all of a sudden, it starts, and once it starts, it's
Right. Exactly. Exactly. But it's all in fun, though. You know what I'm saying? But I understand. I kind of understand it. If nobody wants to drive home smelling like alcohol, I get it. Even though most of them was drinking, but I'm just saying, still, I kind of get it. But we learned from that. We started using water from there on out, especially around here locally. So
there you go.
I got so much music. What y'all gonna play next?
Which one do you want to call? Because I was like, I bet we gotta play this one.
I love the single High School, man. That's probably one of my favorites right now.
What is it?
High School. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because there's bits and pieces in there. It's really about my life. I just did it in a different way. But when I was in school, I went through a lot of abuse and a lot of trauma and stuff. I got locked in the closet when I was 1 year old by a school teacher. With a lot. I was scared of the dark. You know, I was a normal kid. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And that's really impacted me through my whole life, like with trust issues and stuff. And of course, I was rebellious and all that and that. But I definitely put a lot of me going through school. School was hard for me. I'm a little bit dyslexic. I didn't know it at the time.
Right.
And the teachers didn't know what to do with it then. You know what I'm saying? So they threw me in special classes where all the bad kids go and everything.
Yeah.
And, you know, I had bipolar and everything like that. And so I was definitely a lab rat going through school with therapists and counselors trying to get everything together. My mom trying, you know what I'm saying? She just it was crazy. I don't want to go too deep into it, but I had went through some things, but I definitely brought that influence out in this song, unlike I have before on any other song.
Oh yeah.
And every song that I've done since then, I've really put a personal piece of me in there. Like you might not never know it, but I'll always tell you if you ask.
So is High School? Is there a video for High School, or is it just it's got the cover of it?
I think there's a lyric video.
I did not see.
I haven't done a physical video yet. I have physical videos for "Let Me Down" with Something Sacred. Let's see, Top of the End. Evil Eyes. They should all be on my little roll on YouTube.
Yeah, I got a bunch of.
If you want to do just videos only, yeah, you should be able to see them. There should be a Piece of Me's on there. That's kind of a deep track.
Oh, here we go. That one pulled up right when you said that. So let's roll that Piece of Me for right now. I mean,
that's also got the family in it. You'll see a lot of familiar faces in there.
Okay, let's do that. Let me get that up. It's a lot easier when you ain't the one on the other side. Here we go. All right, here we go. Peace of Mind. Xilla Gorilla.
So many times I don't want no love. On bad days I go hide in my truck. Life is boring and I get fucked up. Closer to sinking me down in my rut. My demons are kicking me and telling me duck. Stress from work just having me stuck. Pull yourself out, gotta get the fuck up. Pull your soul out, you gotta get back in touch. Baby, baby, why must we do the same things back and forth with the arguing? And it never solves a damn thing. You just take a piece of me. Break a piece of me, you just break a piece of me. When you take a piece of me, everything ain't what it seems. Every little pain came with a big dream. In order to fly, I'm gonna need some wings. I'ma just jump to make you believe. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. Lately anxiety been fucking with me. Problems where I go, everywhere I see. Everything I am and what I want to be. Pat the gas and then I dump the clutch. Keep on grinding, gotta make it budge. Can't pay attention to the way that they judge. If you live like that, then you better buckle up. Horse won't drink when he's had enough. Cup runneth over, I done filled it up. I crease the seam, I tuck the cuff. I roll the pain up and I take a puff. Baby, baby, why must we do the same things back and forth with the arguing? And it never solves a damn thing. You just take a piece of me. Break a piece of me. You just break a piece of me. When you take a piece of me. Baby, baby, why must we do the same things back and forth with the arguing? And it never solves a damn thing. You just take a piece of me. Break a piece of me. You just break a piece of me. When you take a piece of me. Seen a dark place and I spent some time sitting by myself with a lot on my mind. Like that day that you left me behind. When you moved out and you robbed me blind. Heart ripped out and I felt like dying. Thought about putting my head in my nine. No, it ain't easy living on the sidelines. Never back down cause we ain't that kind. Busy at work and I'm making headlines. Busy at life and it's taking my time. Never good enough, just know I'm trying. Suppressing all the feelings that you know why I'm hiding. Say I'm okay, but you know why I'm lying. People throw rocks at things that's shining. Gotta push on, gotta keep grinding. Long way to go when I gotta get climbing. Baby, baby, why must we do the same things back and forth with the arguing? And it never solves a damn thing. You just take a piece of me. Break a piece of me. You just break a piece of me. When you take a piece of me. Baby, baby, why must we do the same things back and forth with the arguing? And it never solves a damn thing. You just take a piece of me. Break a piece of me. You just break a piece of me. When you take a piece of me. Baby, baby, why must we do the same things back and forth with the arguing? And it never solves a damn thing. You just take a piece of me. Break a piece of me. You just break a piece of me. When you take a piece of me. Baby, baby, why must we do the same things back and forth with the arguing? And it never solves a damn thing. You just take a piece of me. Break a piece of me. You just break a piece of me. When you take a piece of me.
Yo,
That's what's
That's
up.
deep, man. I like that one.
yeah.
And everybody in there. You wasn't joking.
So, like, what's new to y'all is like really old for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely where I started at. That's my first album. So
Oh, hell
for
yeah.
sure.
So
He's in the shop.
are you in the shop working?
And I'm actually in my little recording den, like outside of my house. I have like a little house thing. So I actually stepped out here because my old lady got home and the kids started going crazy and stuff. So I was able to do a transition like through the break.
I got you. I got you. So how did you come up with your name?
Yes.
Yellow Wolf Song.
Which one?
Trump Music 5.
Okay. So
Straight up from a Yellow Song. song. I
I couldn't.
love
Yeah,
it.
Isn't
come
the
up
title of it?
being pressured. Like I was being pressured to come up with an artist name
Uh-huh.
because I spoke about before. Croissant was like, bro, you gotta have an artist name. You gotta hurry up. It's so hard for me to choose because I'm sitting over here like me and my problems. And I'm like, oh my god, like I don't know what to fucking do. And I heard it come across the fucking radio, and I'm like, that's it. Yeah.
Is it the title of the song?
I've learned to live with it. I've been back and forth with it. I hate that I have a two-part name. I
Uh-huh.
definitely probably would have done it different if I was able to go do it again. But I've come so far now. There's no turning back. So we might be able to shorten it to XG or something, one day. But until we're Xilla Gorilla in the concrete. So yeah, there's that. I'm very experimental too. Like I'm a mad scientist with the music because there's all different types of sounds. I do need to work on more videos. I have way more music now than I have for videos. I'm a businessman and business has been kind of slow, but now we're at tax time, so we're picking back up now. But I have to maintain my family, of course, because like I said, I'm a family man first. So I've been slacking on the fucking videos. I do have a video. It's on Blanco's page. It's Block A, featuring me, Planet of the Apes. That's actually one you can look at. That's kind of newer.
Let's check that out. What's the name of it again?
Block BLAHK,
HK.
featuring my name, and it should pop up on YouTube. It's going to be shot by Blanco.
I got you. Okay. Shot by Blanc. Yeah.
So that's kind of like a transition period right there is when I started getting a little faster, getting a little bit deeper, getting a little bit more crunk.
I got you. Oh yeah. So if you had let's see, it's something we used to ask a lot, but I'm very interested in who you would pick because your music diversity is all over the place. If you had any artists that you would get to work with,
Jelly Roll.
that was
That was easy. I listened to that guy for his whole fucking career. That's easy. Him or Struggle One, either one of them.
okay.
I would definitely be happy to sit down and amongst that family type shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I could qualify for that if they would take the time to listen.
Yeah. Okay.
But so many, like you said, there's so many, dude. From post-hardcore to fucking old school hip hop, dude. There's so many, man.
Okay, so let's switch it up. Anybody alive or dead, who would you go to if you could pull somebody from the past or that's no longer around?
And what genre? Any genre?
And whatever if you had the option of any genre, any person.
Well, if I do that, then you got to give me two options because there's only way of that because you remember one point in time that life was kind of segregated. So, I would say I'd like to speak with somebody with the knowledge such as Jimi Hendrix. He would be a good one to talk to because he traveled and he meant diversity right in the fucking eye. Like, I mean, he was a black guy and he played rock and roll music, which you know what I'm saying, was a little bit different in certain parts of, the country or whatever. And I'm pretty sure he really had to go through it. But in result of all of that, he learned more than the next guy would.
Yeah.
So I feel like if somebody had a master plan, he would have had one.
Okay. I like that. That's one of my faves anyway. Jimi Hendrix is a monster.
Yeah.
I remember you watch.
Then the other side of it, I think Ronnie Van Zant.
Yes.
Okay.
Just cause, man, like he came from the country like I did, so he had to meet that diversity in the eye too. At the same time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I heard Ronnie Van Zant don't take no shit. And I mean, what better role model to have than that, right? Fuck you, pay me, right?
You know, I watched it was a documentary, and then it went into a concert of Jimi Hendrix, and he thought everybody would forget about him. And it was he performed on the island of Wight. And before the show, they were scheduling it. It's been a while since he's on stage. He's like, nobody's gonna remember me. And
Well, I was watching
a
a
people
documentary.
climbing over, like it had so many people on this island, it was nuts.
That's crazy. That's
It was
like
beautiful. You have to see it. It's Jimi Hendrix on the island of Wight. It's
I'm
it's
gonna go look
like
that
a
up.
little insight with him.
To see it. I have to see that. That's going to be amazing. I was
Yeah.
watching a documentary on Ozzy Osbourne the other day, and he felt that way too. He was so worried about just letting it go,
Uh-huh.
and like, you know what I'm saying? It's his fans forgetting about him. There's no fucking way, dude. That's why them motherfuckers
It's
still
such a
rock
mark.
today. He has that deep down inside of him, like he's got to produce for his fans, because his fans is means more than anything else out there. Even his family at times. I hate to say it like that, but it, you know, I mean, it is what it is.
That's how
Sometimes you get wrapped up in it. I
absolutely
mean,
that has to be sometimes.
I mean, you know, it's that like you get on stage and you got a crowd and you get them into it. It's such
It's
such
the
a
energy.
high.
It's,
It,
it
it's
is.
dude, it's like oh.
I remember the first time I heard my music coming from somebody's car. You talking about energy? Bro, you know who that is? That's me, bro. I was like, no, it's not. It's just a playlist. I said, you better check it.
Man, I remember I heard our song on a satellite radio and we played in between Five Finger Death Punch and Seether.
Fuck yeah.
I was like, yeah. And yeah, who knows if that very many people listened to it, but on that day, I assured them it didn't matter. I was like, I literally played between Ivan Moody,
Right.
Sean
Yeah.
Morgan.
That's amazing. I got played on a local radio station here like 3 times. One of them was for a sad song that I had. It's called Till We Meet Again with Shamu. And
Okay.
the other time it was Crunk Ain't Dead. It's one of the newer songs I've done. It's definitely a hype song. I brought back 2000s hip hop for sure in there. Southern hip hop in the 2000s. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%. I really like my newer music better than I do my old music. I feel
Okay.
like I connect with it a little bit more, you know, because it's like, I don't know, I've grown in being a vocalist and a writer through the years. I'm going on 4 years. Like, it's not even that long to be doing music at all. But
it takes time and growth.
I'm starting to see results, and I'm starting to do things differently, and I'm starting to pick up on things. Most of the time, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's hard for me to remember some of the newer stuff, my lyrics and stuff like I put out, because like I said, I told you earlier, I'm punchy in and stuff. So I don't really sit there and recite that shit. So I have to sit there and play my video game and listen to it on repeat like a teenager. So
I still do it. Don't
go
even
through it live, like I don't want to slip that bad. You know what I'm saying? A couple of slips is okay, but you don't want to like stand there for half the song like I don't know what to do with my head.
right.
But
That's
my
where you
newer
turn into like Eddie Vedder or some shit. What do you say? Yeah, you know, though, that was that lyric. You know, it's all good. Blur it all together.
I started digging deeper into my emotional, like my past and stuff, like in my real life situations that I've endured. There's one song that I put out. I literally named it Bipolar, and
Okay.
it's literally exactly like how I felt inside so many times. And I've had people say that, yo, I really connected with this song. This song got me through the day. Like, I really understand what you were saying. And just for one person to literally come forward and tell me that, like, it melted me, bro. Like, I didn't start crying or nothing, but I really started thinking of things in a different perspective.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I really affected somebody's life. Like, I just said some words on a microphone, dude. And I took my time to just, and this shit really, like, it mattered. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
It
Right.
does. And
You shit.
To know that just that that you made a difference or you made someone's world better for at least the time that song
Yeah,
was going?
yeah, the few minutes that it even played, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they can always go back to that and play that whenever they start to feel some type of way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take it out with my music. Go ahead, but a tree, whatever you got to do, man. You know, I mean, that's what it's all about, man. It's all about growth and development. It's all about a hand up, not a handout. I'm big on that shit. Ain't nothing fucking free. Ain't nothing given.
No.
You either got to take it or you got to earn it. One or the other way. There's no other option. But yeah, man, I do it for the love, man. I network with a lot of these local artists around here. These children, I call them children. They ain't children. They grown, but they younger than I am. But I do a show every year called Gorilla Fest. It's real big. It draws a lot of attention. I normally have a headliner. Or last year I didn't have a headliner. It still turned out great. I guess I was the headliner. I don't know, but it was great. And every time I do it, I have people in my inbox all the time. Hey man, you gonna do another fest, man? You gonna do another Gorilla Fest? And I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do it. I don't know when or where yet, but it's definitely gonna happen. And it's really hard for me. I'm gonna tell you about this. Now, this is the life of an artist. I have a full-time job, so I work, 5 days a week at a tattoo shop. I have to do that to provide for my family. So when it comes to like being able to just pick up everything I got and just go to a show out of town, like it's really complicated. So I have to plan for that shit way ahead of time. And it gets really hard for me. And even the shows I do locally, I work all day, literally. I will go into these clubs and these places in my fucking work clothes, bro. Like fresh out of work and throw the fuck down. And like that's highly respectable. And I think that's what's really got local people here that's at a higher stature being like, okay, well the kids got something.
Right.
And on the flip side of it, sometimes I feel like they leave me out. You know what I'm saying?
And that's going to be something that I asked you. Have you noticed that you get a lot of hometown love or no?
Somewhat. It's not solid like, my whole fan base is my hometown, which I kind of wish it was, because that means I could do sold out shows within city limits. That would be profitable. But no,
Oh, yeah.
my home city is more on the trap rappers.
Ah, okay.
So I definitely come from a city of all trap rappers.
Sure.
There are people that do other types of styles of music. Like I said, my homie Croissant, he does the scream rap and shit. But I haven't met many people that do it all like I do.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like I'm something special, but at the same time, I'm humble enough to say, hey, I'm just a dude, bro. Like, I feel like my music could really go somewhere if it was pushed the right way. Like if I had maybe an investor or something like that,
Wink, wink.
in the background, foreground, and that would help a lot. But like, honestly, I'm still learning the music industry, dude. I've been independent. I'm going on 4 years. So like, I don't even fucking know. I'm just doing everything that I can do that I know how to do. And I'm reading on everything.
Yeah.
So there's that.
And then my inbox is always open.
Oh yeah. If I have a question, I promise you I'll ask you. I'm not scared to ask. I'm not bashful whatsoever.
Yeah.
You make me afraid I'm eating that motherfucker right in front of him. I don't give a shit. I mean that with love.
Okay, so most embarrassing moment at an event or venue.
For me or somebody else?
For you.
For me, I was kind of embarrassed. I walked in on Best Believe scratching his nuts. Music video shoot. I was like, what the fuck? And he seen me too. And he ain't paying no mind. Not neither. I turned around and I walked the fucking other way. Same night, this son of a bitch walks off the loading dock in the back. My homeboy's back there smoking an L. Motherfucker walks straight off the loading dock, busts his shit. And he's like, damn, bro, you straight? And I hear him say it, so I run over there and I was like, damn, bro, you walked straight off that bitch. And he's like, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Brushing himself off. That was embarrassing for him. For me,
Best believe that.
We've had him on.
Good people. He's good people. I ain't talking shit about him now.
Oh no,
No,
no, no, no, no, no,
We had
no.
him on. He was at the airport.
It was fun. That was the night I met Struggle for the first time. I used to pen pal with Struggle while I was in prison. But for me, I don't know, man. I'm self-conscious, man. I'm a big boy. You know what I'm saying? So anytime I think the most embarrassing thing happens for me after the fact when I see videos of myself, photos, stuff like that, when people caught me at awkward moments and awkward angles, and I'm looking like a fucking belugaloo, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh damn, you posted that. You know, I think my embarrassment comes later. But I wouldn't even call it embarrassment at this point because I kind of live with it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like whatever, I write it off, you know. It's like whatever, yeah, I'm fat, so is Jelly Roll, suck my dick. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Jelly, bitch, I can too. You know what I'm saying? He's really been an inspiration though, for real. I know everybody's talking about him now, but motherfucker, I've been talking about Jelly Roll for 8 goddamn years. 9 years. Maybe longer. Yeah, maybe longer. I remember Therapeutic Music 1. You know.
Right.
But I see a lot of people riding this coattail now, so I try not to talk about it too much. So it's kind of rare that I'm actually talking about it with y'all because I try to stay out of that field. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to look like no fucking cock gobbler. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not me.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good, dude.
No, it's not that at all. It's respect because I mean he's literally paving the way for even more genres and subgenres to open up.
Yeah.
I see this. Yeah, I see this, and I'm very proud of that for him, and not only for him, for myself, because here I come, and now I have a way to place because they didn't know where to put me now, you know, before, but now I'm on a whole different gig. So if I can just get myself out there, I'm telling you, if I can get myself out there, I will make it happen. I will make it happen. But I got to be able to be a family man and still do that too. That's my problem. That's my problem. But real blue collar problems. You know what I'm saying? Like real blue collar.
But you know, at least you're taking care of your family, man.
Oh,
Because
always.
there's a lot of cats out there that would just not even give a shit about it and jump on
I
it.
got another daughter in another household, and I'll tell you what, if they called me, even her stepdaddy needed something, guess what? I got you, cuz that's my family. I mean, that's my extended family. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like we created a life together. I don't care about them being together, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about my daughter calling him daddy and none of that shit because it don't even matter to me because that's extended family.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand that. They just want to stand there and be mad, fucking have a flame on their back for no reason. When it's called co-parenting, you just got to do it, man. Even though you don't want to do it. That doesn't mean I get to see her as much as I want to. That doesn't mean I get to have my way like I should. But that means that I'm trying and we're trying and it's fucking happening. So there it is.
So, man, we're reaching right to the end of our time, dude. Man, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Y'all, man.
Had such a great time. So many stories. We could probably sit here and go for another hour. So real quick before we kind of do our sign off, you got any last minute plugs? Anybody you want to shout out?
Everybody know that I fuck with them. I love them. I appreciate y'all, man. I got some new friends now. That's what's up.
Absolutely, man. For
I'm
sure.
all about networking, man. I'm all about networking.
Oh, absolutely.
Anybody local sees this, come see me at the shop. Anybody that's not local, you book me now. You know what I'm saying? It's too easy to get a hold of me. Book me. I ain't even that expensive. I'll be happy to come as long as it's within means. I have plenty of time to plan on it, like I said. So.
And how do we get a hold of you?
XillaGorilla@gmail.com for all that. And all Xilla Gorilla, all social medias, like all social medias, except Snapchat. I don't fuck with that.
Guys, make sure you jump over to your favorite platform, like,
yeah, for sure. Follow me. Please follow me.
Leave a
comment.
Share. No telling what I'm gonna do, man. And I appreciate all the love. If you write me, I'm gonna write you back. You follow me, I'm gonna follow you back. I'm not one of them guys.
Right on, man.
I ain't nobody, but I can be somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's on the come up. You better jump on this train before it passes you by.
So go ahead and hang out for just a little bit longer. We're gonna go ahead and do our sign off on the show. Hang tight, we'll do a promo piece for the next show
cool.
for when this gets dropped. So again, brother, thank you
Thank
so
you
much
so
for
much.
coming on. It was such
Man, thank y'all, man.
a time. Man, that was awesome. He is cool. He's real. You know, I like it. You know, sometimes we get artists that are completely
Close.
feel like there's something like
Yes.
untouchable, or they're not there. Man, I love it when I have a real person that's humble, that works hard,
It's real.
that takes care of his family, because you know we've had them on the show that don't take care of their family, and that really bothers me. And that's a little like, yeah, let's just delete a part of that.
Yeah. That's, oh my
But
God.
anyway, guys, so much to talk about. This is a new ending for our show, so
It is.
gotta work with this. So first show here at Boss Dog Studios, be looking to network and push out some more shows. Get a hold of me here at JK Multimedia Productions / Boss Dog Studios for all the graphics and videos and websites and shirts and anything in between, man. Get a hold of me at JK Multimedia Productions. We will figure out a way to tell your tale. And Miranda, networking, consulting, management, shows, sponsors, anything in between. There's been so many songs that's been made just for Monday Love, hooking up and networking. If you see an artist you want to network with, we'll try to get you connected. If you know artists you want on the show, man, get with us. We will work our best to get them on the show.
Absolutely.
You know, and yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
Angified.
And Angie, I know you're sitting back there, girl. Our new team, Angified presents, are stellar. They are all over the place. I love it. They have so many people that work together. It's such a refreshing family.
It is.
It's definitely was a much needed change for the Monday Love team. So
Yes.
thank you so much for
Thank you.
allowing us to team up with Angified Presents. It's definitely been a pleasure. So then,
Yeah. So hey, you know what? You all have hated a Monday once or twice in your day.
so let Monday love you. Peace, guys.
That would be, yeah.
Me.
That was good.